Welcome to another Be Inspired podcast, our continuing mission to seek out inspired people behind inspired places in Perth and the surrounding Shire. And our travels today take us to a magical place as if it's in the Shire of Lord of the Rings. I mean it, we have found a magical kingdom here that I need to tell you about. A lot of people need to know that this place exists. It's even got a magical name. It's called Errichel and it's in Aberfeldy. And I'm here now with the chef and owner. It's Paul Newman.
That's it.
Paul Newman.
Yeah, no relation at all, so.
I was going to say I loved you in the Sting, but not so much in the Killer of Money. No, Paul, welcome, man.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
I can't believe that my jaw was dropping even driving in up the driveway and seeing the beauty of this place. Tell me, how did you find it? How long have you had it? And is Errichel, what's the origins of that name?
Well, it's actually within the family. So my wife and her parents actually own the land.
Right.
And myself and Becky Newman, my wife, we run the business within it. So the business we started, it must be about 15 years ago now, as thyme, as in the herb.
Yes.
And then it's just really grown from that. It's a lovely place. It's
magical.
Been here about 24 years in the family.
Right.
But the business started probably about 14 years ago. And we started with self-catering cottages and then into bed and breakfast and then two dining.
What you're saying, Paul, there is a chance that people will know it as Thyme Restaurant, but since then it's evolved and turned into a lot more than that.
Yeah, especially through lockdown. We were fine dining restaurant, 2 AA rosettes, so we were busy only in the evenings.
That's what's called a flex.
And then during the day we done outside catering, weddings, we done a lot of work with Highland Safaris, Dewar's Distillery.
Yeah.
And then during COVID, obviously everything was shut down, so we had to change the plan.
A whole huge magical plan formed.
Yeah.
So Errichel is not just a restaurant, it's a lot more than that, as you were alluding to. So we're talking top class accommodation.
Yes.
I mean, I drove past it on the way through and we're going to see some magical shots of it now. Cut to those shots. And it does, again, it looks top class, top notch.
Yeah, I mean, we changed, obviously, I said earlier that we changed a lot through the business. We put in the deli, the farm shop, in the first lockdown. So our plans we brought forward 2 years. So we built that ourselves, we changed everything ourselves. And then the end of the first lockdown, we were allowed to open as a essential shopping. And that's really what's kept us going.
Right.
And then subsequently from that, we had to change the style of food and the style of restaurant because we were open all day, and that changed it.
Yeah.
So we still do predominantly the Scottish food, so all Scottish produce as much as possible.
Right, give me your own personal favourite item on your menu, Paul. Tell me.
It would have to be a tagine.
Make me drool.
It's we make our venison tagine. The venison is on the farm. So we only use what we need to. We don't shoot just for the fun of it. So we just have it as when we need it. A lot of Persian flavors, rose hips, pistachios through it as well. So immense flavors. There's 16 different herbs and spices that go into the dish.
Is this a rub?
And it's,
I'm picturing you rubbing it into the...
Yeah, we make our own mix up.
Yeah.
And then we marinate the meat for 24 hours before we start cooking it.
Yeah.
And then once it's cooked, it's left for another 24 hours. So the flavors come out, they're absorbed by the meat.
It's well hung.
Yeah.
So the venison, that's your personal favorite.
Yeah.
Tantalize me with another couple of items on the menu.
Yeah.
What can we find at Errichel, Paul?
Well, we utilize with a deli. So we have around about 40 different Scottish and European cheeses on the counter. So we do a nice selection of Scottish cheeses. We for the bistro, it's done on a Himalayan salt block, and then it's accompanied by all different fruits, and the blue cheese is accompanied by fruit cake, which is a bit unusual.
Wow.
But it works really well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the camera's picking up the charcuterie board that we have here.
Yeah, this is something new that we're just about to launch. So with the Scottish food festivals that are coming up over the next few weeks. So we're ideally with this one here, it's just going to be Scottish small producers.
It looks so good. It looks like as if they're all wax or fake, but this is what you're serving.
Yeah, I mean, the Hebridean blue we've got on the side here. This one is a Errichel log, which is goat's cheese. Beautiful cheeses. The other one we're looking at is Scottish charcuteries. So again, small producers. These are both be bookable online. So at least we get 24 hours notice before we have to prepare and get ready for them.
So people can come and you've got a special kind of tasting experience, haven't you? A room?
Yes, we've got a special room now. Used to be the library, which still is the library, but it's been utilised for something a bit more.
Get those books out of there.
That's
No,
it.
they're still there. But these meats are quite rare as well, would you say, or are they mainly they're sourced from your animals?
Yeah, well, this one in particular, is, we have our own herd of Shetland cattle, which are endangered, rare breeds. This one, I won a bronze medal in the British Charcuterie Awards a couple of years ago for smoked pastrami. So that's a win-win there.
Nice.
So, yeah. East Coast cured is another producer. Great Glen is another producer, and really just sticking with all the Scottish small businesses rather than the big ones.
Yeah, that's what I love about this, the Errichel as well, is that sustainability. I know we're not going to eat the cheeses on camera because it's rude to watch other people eat, isn't it? I'll pocket them all on the way home, so don't worry, they won't go to waste. But you are properly sustainable, Paul. Talk me through this amazing award that you picked up.
Yeah, I'd Royal Highland show. I was judging the cheeses, Scottish and European cheeses, or British cheeses. I was doing cooking demonstrations there as well, and then I'd been nominated as a Sustainable Chef of the Year to Wendy Barry, who does the cheese trail in Scotland, and the Royal Rare Breed Society in Scotland. So it was a massive award.
It's huge.
Really
basically,
good.
what I see and what I hear in my head is the circle of life.
Yeah, very much.
That's what it is. You've got the animals here on the farm.
Yeah.
You then source all the ingredients, all the herbs, all the cheeses and everything locally.
I mean, we're sitting on around about 580 acres of land. Now we only farm probably about 60 of it, and the rest is rented out basically to a couple of local farmers who help me with the animals that we have. So we have the rare breed Shetland cattle, rare breed Shetland sheep, large black pigs, which are on the endangered list.
Are they good at getting truffles?
And sadly not.
No, damn.
Sadly not. It would be nice. I could stop everything else and just do truffles.
I was going to go down a whole truffle, not a rabbit hole, a pig hole there. But we better not, because that's a tangent we don't need to resolve right now. But Paul, what kind of animals do you have here? Because you say you've got some rare sheep. You've also got, a whole cattle. You've got a herd, haven't you?
Yeah. Originally we started just with one cow. Came over from Shetland.
What was her name?
Maggie.
No, Maggie.
But sadly, over the years she's passed on, but we still have a few of her siblings here. So
the legacy,
works.
the family line.
The bull,
Maggie's still with us.
That's it. The bull we change every couple of years to split the bloodlines, otherwise they start with the interbreeding, which is no good.
What's it like dealing with a bull?
So I've had a few strong runnings.
Yeah? Like chased?
Not so much with a bull. He's actually been really good. I've had a couple of the younger cows that have pinned me against the fence. And
How dare you take our milk?
That's it. Yeah, been in the wrong place, wrong time, I think. So I've had a bit of fun there.
You didn't get kicked, did you?
So no, luckily not.
Just
luckily
a pat on
not.
the head.
Yeah, that's it. So.
Well, I mean, we won't get stuck into the food, and we want to talk about the chutneys as well, though, because these are all locally made and award-winning marmalades and chutneys.
Yeah, we make them here. So this is a mango and rose marmalade. It's a 3-star Great Taste Award. There's a orange and passion fruit. It's also 3-star Great Taste Award. So I enjoy making the preserves, the jams, especially the jams as well, because the berries are all from either Blairgowrie or locally across the road here.
Amazing.
So we tend to.
I've got a feeling you must be quite famous in Aberfeldy then, Paul, because Errichel is quite an amazing place, and you work with all the farmers and a lot of people closely. When Paul hits the town, it's like Newman's about everyone. Look out!
On a Sunday,
What's it like?
Sunday we had a farmers market yesterday actually. So it's a good time for me to catch up with the locals, have a chat, bit of banter.
Paul Newman.
That's it. Here he comes. You know.
Blue eyes.
I wish I had.
The sparkle's still there,
But,
Paul.
you know, we make the burgers from our own meat. We use a local butcher as well for top up, and we have good fun. It's once a month. So, you know, it's really now just trying to get word out a little bit further afield.
Yeah.
We've got the deli, we've got the bistro that's open all day now.
Well, let's talk numbers
And the weather.
Yeah, we've got an amazing grounds. I mean, are people welcome to walk around and look at the rare trees and all the wildlife?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we have a lot of different types of ducks as well, Indian runner ducks. So
Cut to shots of the ducks.
yeah, we had some cayugas, they actually came over from Mull, but they're actually really large ducks, black with a bluey green tinge in their feathers.
And they stay around. They're happy,
they don't fly, so they're quite happy just to mill around. Although we haven't seen any for a couple of days. I think they're all hiding under the trees. I must know I'm looking for them.
Well, let's talk other numbers because we don't want to lose any birds. But how many can the restaurant take then? Because if you want to do a big family booking, can you get 15 in?
Yeah, I mean, maximum we can do is a table of 35 for one group booking. But evening time we take bookings, reservations, because we only have 12 tables.
Yep.
So that's where people sit a little bit longer, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the food, enjoy the wines. And during the day, it's very much ad hoc, turn up, come get a table.
Yeah.
You can sit inside or sit outside during the day. So it's quite a variety of things to do.
And it's a lovely place. I can imagine people booking here and then sitting outside for 2 hours. Just listening to the waterfall, looking at the trees.
Yeah, we have quite
grounds.
a few people that like a drink before they sit down, so they sit out here.
So you wouldn't rush them on. You've been here 2 hours, guys. We've got another booking.
No. If they're buying something, it's fine.
Yeah, that's the way it works, mate. It's all about the money.
That's it. Keeps us going.
And what about chef life? Because I'm fascinated. Chefs generally, media paints them as hard-working, hard guys that shout at people a lot. I'm not looking at you, Ramsay.
Yeah.
But what is life as a chef like? It must be pressure.
It is a hard life. There's a lot of pressure. You know, the guys work long hours, but you know, you've either got it in the heart, or you haven't. You know, you got to have the passion to do it and enjoy it. And the guys I've got in the kitchen are fantastic.
Oh, you shout at them occasionally. Is that
yeah, every now and again you've got to give them a bit of a push, otherwise they.
Well, there's time limits, isn't there?
That's it, you know. Time's money, as I say.
Yeah, always. What about your history as a chef? Because you were saying earlier you helped open the Hilton in Belfast?
Yeah, I was, I started my apprenticeship in London, 3-year apprenticeship there. I worked for the Lord Mayor of London for a few years and done a few jobs at the Buckingham Palace, worked for the royal family for a little bit, on and off.
Oh, and then... Pause for secrets.
Yeah.
Anything?
There's a storybook there. No, sadly not.
No. Never met the Queen. Yeah.
No, Princess Diana, Princess Anne, Prince Charles. Met the Queen once at a function with the Lord Mayor. So,
wow. And
they're all very nice. The end of the function, they always want to meet the staff, shake their hands.
What have you cooked here, Paul Newman?
Yes.
By the way, I did like your movie.
That's fun.
Yeah. Diana, was she the nicest, the most memorable?
Yeah, always, I think, one of the favourites.
Yeah.
Well, Princess Anne was always very nice as well, so she's always chatty.
Not Andrew.
So.
Anyway.
No mention.
Now, the cheese boards and the charcuterie, I just like saying that word, charcuterie. You try it again?
Charcuterie.
Yeah, I'm saying it wrong then. When are they going to hit the menu? Because we've got this whole impressive map here of where they're all sourced from, all the cheeses.
Yeah.
We've got a cheese tasting flavour wheel. It's all looking good.
They're actually bookable online now. Ready for next week. So we do bookings for Monday and Tuesday. Friday and Saturday is something else that we do is bookings for small farm tours. So my wife Becky does the farm tours, where it's roughly about an hour, where you get to meet all the animals. So the lambs, the small cows that we've got
Which
nearby.
one's your favourite?
So I think Rosie the cow,
Oh,
calf. She's very sweet. She's very. She comes up, mingles with the kids. She's quite, friendly. No problems there.
And what's the smallest animal? You getting rabbits, or were we just
We've
talking
got
all...
2 rabbits actually. Yeah. The kids look after those though.
All right.
2 dogs.
So there's that going on as well. Little farm tours you can add to.
Yeah, that's
this.
also bookable online, and they've been very popular with the families. We do 10, 12 people at a time, but Friday, Saturday, the last few weeks has been fully booked, which has been fantastic. So
Errichel website, that's a good place to go.
definitely, errichel.co.uk. You can go on to Time to Eat or Time at Errichel. It all links to the same page.
Brilliant. You got a good web guy. Nice one. Well, Paul Newman, it's been a pleasure to hang out with you and see your amazing place. I wish you every success, and I just hope more and more people will come and find it. I want to take my mum here next time she's up seeing me.
Book in.
Book
no
in.
problem.
All right, give you a
We're
shout.
happy to see you all here.
Paul Newman, put it there,
Thank
man.
you very much.
Nice one, mate.